I don't think this is going to be enough. Oops. That's weird looking. Why is it putting this over here? It's not letting me give the pick up everything. Oh, oops. Yeah, it's not doing it. Weird. How many did that get me? 49. I think that's enough. Please let that be enough. That was a nice simple trip. Alright, get the fire going. Focus now sucks. We tanked our focus. We just need to get that back up. Well, we've almost burned an entire 300 charges in the vibrator. You know, like you do. Nah, I didn't want to go turn it on, just to go mess with it later, or turn it off again. I thought I could just grab everything around me, but it wasn't working for some reason. The hotkey wasn't actually grabbing everything, it was just moving one at a time. I'm not sure what that symbol was on the, yeah, it's not doing it now. It's kind of weird. Alright, morale is fine. Let's go back to the cattle crafting. Oh crap, here we go again, that's right. I gotta do... Last flask of oxygen. This tube of mutagenic serum, which does not help me in this regard. Can't remember. I need... Got no cattle done at all. I've got materials for one. That's from the flask. So I just need three more mutagens. Wow, we're actually dropping our ammonia down to double digits. Down to 99 ammonia. Cattle's done. Chimera! There we go. 7 hours. We're tired. Alright, let's go take care of that first. Whoops. No. Forgot I moved away from my gallon jug of water here. Just about had a blob glob nightcap. Alright, let's see if we get some more post-threshold chaos mutations. Acid blood! Yay! So worst case, I know I'll eventually get them all just by running around and sleeping. So we'll eventually pick them all up. But that's another one off the list. Acid blood's a fun one. So we're acid immune, acid blood. Just come on, give me the next level towards Apex Predator. It's really the only other one I care about. No? Alright. Answer is no. We got one of them. I'll be happy with that. There's the fur again. It just keeps bouncing around. Whatever. Alright, so we're back to this again. Chimera, 8 hours. So the Chimera, then the Serum. That'll give us 2 more Serums. If we can't do it with that, and with the next another day or 2 of sleeping, then I'm just not interested anymore after that. Then I have to decide, do I start downing all those other, the other types? Cephalopod, we probably got to do Cephalopod, because there's a chance we'll get a reversal on some of the negative magic mutations we've picked up. Alright, into a gallon jug. Hopefully the last 2 Chimera Serums I ever make. This is where I run out of planks, like 5 minutes before it finishes. Alright, here we go. We're tired, hungry, thirsty. We're going to go to bed as soon as we finish this, so... Chimera Serum number, I've lost track. 7? 8? I can't remember how many we've made. So much resource and time intensity to make these things. There's both of them in my gullet. Alright, what do we got? We got Sapervor, that's one of them. We got Sleepy, blah blah. Abysmal Mana. Scales again, solidly built. Nope, we didn't make any progress towards Apex Predator. Solidly built is another good one, quote unquote. So, solidly built is... That's a... Oh, now we're up to 30% bonus to all hit points. And that's where it's going to stop. That's the end of the resilient line. So, we never got Eater of the Dead. We didn't get Saber Teeth. We didn't get we didn't get Predator, Apex Predator. I don't think we got... I think I already had Sapervor. We already got all those. So, hey, Zombie Dog, you back again? I got nothing for you, buddy. What time is it? Lost track of what time it is. Oh, I know what you want. It's actually your dinner time. Past your dinner time. You're hungry, huh? Huh. Well, too bad. I'm cataclysming. Stop giving me that soulful gaze. Zombie Dog just doesn't understand the priorities here. Water. I need lots of water. No, I've never tried alpha. Never had a desire to try alpha. Still very thirsty. Sucking down Chimera Serums is some thirsty business. Alright, so my hope, since we picked up a few more of them, my hope is sleeping is going to get us the last few we need. See how it goes. I'm not going to craft any more Chimera Serum, though. we're pretty much done. If I don't get Apex Predator, we don't get Apex Predator. I can't put up with any more of it. I just can't. It's killing me. That is a lot of stomach feeling empty messages. Not going to mutate even once. Feeling like a no. Nope, not even once. Alright, let's take a look here. We have abysmal mana sensitivity, so I think we're triple dipped now. Are we triple dipped? We are triple dipped. Look at that. We have poor mana sensitivity. We have very poor mana sensitivity. We have abysmal mana sensitivity. Alright. So, yeah, acid blood, acid proof. That's fun. That removes a danger. If I could only get a dielectric capacitance in with maybe a couple 100 points of power for those emergency shocker brute takedowns. We're deformed, still a carnivore. Still got the gimpy chemical imbalance that's annoying. Our horns, we never did move up to disintegration. We lost our extremely dex. Yeah, it's other than the post-threshold stuff, we've just been losing things here recently. We're forgetful now, not good. We've retained night vision the entire challenge. No longer immune, just resistant. Oh, wait, we're Predator? Oh, somehow we got to Predator. I didn't notice. Apparently we did mutate at some point while I was crafting, and Predator rolled by. So there's only one after that. Apex Predator. We're almost there. So Predator, you consider yourself something other than human, no longer empathize with them. Combat skills are easy to learn and maintain, but your critical thinking, so characteristic to these creatures, suffers. I don't know exactly what that means. Not sure what that means. Yeah, so Apex Predator is the only one left. We're just one tiny piece away from the only ones I care about, really. So, I'm just hope we're going to pick that up. Hopefully we'll just mutate to it. Predator's good enough for me. What are our combat skills? Where did we get to? Melee 3, unarmed, a little way into 6. Alright. I think we are finally done with the really big pile of nonsense that is mutating Chimera post-threshold. Yeah, it's still away. I haven't put it back yet. We can start working on other stuff now that we're finally done with the ridiculous grind of Chimera serums. How much meat do I have left? Plenty of meat laying around still. Let's see. Got the normal gear on me still. We do have other mutagens I could take. And I do want to take the we've got one I want to take for sure. Here's the CBMs. Yeah, we already had two integrated. It's just laying around. Alright, so purifiers. Whoops, I got more serum. Whoops! I got ahead of myself. Cephalopod. Alright, of the targeted ones, I don't have plant and I don't have slime. But we got 2 more doses of Chimera Serum. I totally forgot about. So, we're good. We're going to go ahead and do some spell crafting, and then when we have to sleep, we'll take our last couple doses of Chimera, see if we can push Apex Predator, and be officially, finally, completely done with that process. So, more cooked meat. How much more planks do I got? 37. There goes the skin again. Doing its old flippy floppy thing. Keep hitting the calcium and the multi. Weight is still normal. Still quick. Alright. Yeah. So we lost Technomancy. Get away from the fire. Fundamentals of Technomancy. I want my synaptic stimulation back. Yes. And one funnel. Alright, then Idiot's Guide. Sure, get out of the way. Alright. Fire's out. Drop that. Why is that still showing? Thought I was done. Okay, debug. Player, level a spell. Synaptic, I had that to 5. Player, level a spell. And blade at least to 1. I know I had that to 1. So, if anybody curious why I'm doing this, the game incorrectly mutated away my magic trait and the associated spells. I'm just putting them back. It's been fixed, so once I get this correction done, it shouldn't happen again. Right, Korg? No more of that nonsense. Alright, we had that at 1 as well. I think that gets me back to where I was. So, let's dump that for the moment. Tired, hungry, have our meat. Some more water. Yes, I updated. We are now on 9318. 9318. That was the fix in 17, so we should be fixed. Now that I've got that correction made, we should be back to where we're supposed to be. Alright, here we go. Chimera Serum. See if we can pick up the last few that we need. Apex Predator! Ah, so apparently they're bad mutations. That's why I wasn't noticing. So Screamer went Howler. We got the teeth. Nomad went into Antsy. Predator turned into Apex Predator. Alright, I think that is it. So we got the Apex Predator. We got the Saber Teeth. I still don't have Eater of the Dead or Hypermetabolism. I think I'm scared of hypermetabolism, and I don't need either of the dead. We got Solidly Built. That's the end of that line. We got Predator. That's the end of that line. We got the Bloods. Yeah, we're done. We're done beyond what it randomly does to me. We have Saber Teeth now. So Saber Teeth. Extremely long and sharp, make it impossible to wear mouth gear and difficult to eat, but leave nasty wounds when you bite. Alright, now we're a killing machine, truly. So I'm not going to take that last chimera we got. Let's do the cephalopod instead and see what happens. Well, you lost very poor. You lose poor, you lose very poor, you lose abysmal. You gain sensitivity. You gain sensitivity. Oh, you gain lesser, then you gain regular. We got tentacly arms. Our large talons. No, we lost our large talons. Well, I guess that means I can put my gloves back on again, but we lost one of our attacks. Alright. That's interesting. I guess while I was debugging, I should have removed the triple dip I was taking on some of the traits. So I've still got very poor mana generation and poor mana regeneration. So let's fix that as well. Mutate. Very poor mana regeneration. Oops. No. Need to get rid of poor. Alright. Keep the worst one. Get rid of the intermediate ones. Whoops. Oh, because I got... Oh, alright, that doesn't work. I have Sappervore twice. I do have Sappervore twice. I know I had it originally. I've had it for a long time, and apparently it gave it to me again. That's kind of funny. Sapiovore and Saprovore. Yeah, that's true. Those are different things. Sapiovore. I don't know. The hairless apes are as good eating as any other meat. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, we're a people eater. So we are a sapiovore, a sapient creature ovore, a sapiovore, as opposed to saprovore, which allows you to eat the nasty meat. Two different things. If anybody curious what we're talking about, right down here, we are a sapiovore and a saprovore. This lets you consume rotten food. This basically makes eating people nice. Alright. Those are teeth. So we got the Tentacles arms. That's not good. So that's going to affect our spell casting pretty badly. But I knew it was a possibility it would occur, so oh wells. So we try to cast this 40%, but that's verbal and impeded by gloves. Does not require hands. Well, that's good. Dragon requests a flamethrower on its mighty ride. Well, we might be able to fit a flamethrower in. We'll see. Alright, dead tired. We gotta sleep immediately. And we'll go about our business. I had the talons from way early on, yep. So I think it was one of the first mutations it gave me, was it ratcheted me all the way up to talons. Ah, Tentacles arms is gone. That's a good thing. I didn't want Tentacles arms. Yeah, it's just non-stop stomach feeling empty. It's the metabolism stuff and not eating recently. First things first, hydration. Alright, so we got the... Oops, something else just mutated. Oh, disappeared on me. Oh, we're back to shaggy fur. So instead of flipping back to scales, it flipped forward into shaggy fur. We've had that before. Extra protection. I'm okay with that. We are one goofy looking dude. Let's do the naked thing again. It's hilarious. Worn to there. Everything, yes. Alright. That is us in our full glory right there. This is now an NSFW stream. We got our saber-tooth fangs, we got our club tail, got our woolly fur, got our curved horns, our curled horns, our hooves. Yeah, we're Puff the Fluffy Asthmatic Magic Dragon. Yeah, it does look a bit more like a Minotaur. Ooh, ooh. Why do you... I keep accidentally not hitting shift when I'm hitting W. Alright, got our gear back together. I'm kind of curious how our temperature situation is now. We're on day 54. So, the long, overly long mutation part is done. Ugh. Glad I got that out of the way. We can say we've finished that. The only thing I had left on my list was to get a vehicle. Get it put together as fast as I could. Modified, I mean, and then get moving. Get out of here and go find ways we can try to kill this guy. And then we will play around with the magic stuff as much as we can. That's pretty much the only thing left. I mean, there's nothing skill-wise I need to do. 13, 10... 8, 8, 8, 8. Mechanics is 6. I'd like to get that to an 8, and that'll partially happen when we start working on the vehicle. But otherwise, we're at the top of everything crafting wise. The skill stuff, because we're an Apex Predator now, I think it advances our melee skill stuff. So the spell crafting is pretty much the last part. Hey, we're up to 4,000 mana. How are we at 4,000 mana with int 7? Oh, did the Apex Predator finally hammer my intelligence? Yeah, it dropped me from 11 down to 7, or down to 8. That's a pretty big hit. So the Predator didn't seem to have the change. I remember it was still pretty high, but Apex, yeah, Apex really took it away. That's fine. We're done reading, other than studying spell books, so... And we've got our spellcraft to 7 already, which is respectable. So I'm okay with the intelligence loss at this point. 90% of what we would have used it for is gone, is already completed, so... That is fine. I can put up with it. Does this actually say what it does specifically? Not really, just gives you the description. I'm not sure just how much of a difference it makes for mastering and maintaining combat skills, just what that means numbers-wise. So the mana sensitivity boosted that up even further. We've got lesser so far, and that put us over 4,000 mana. Cool. I've got one more dose of cephalopod that we can take, which we're gonna do next time. Oh, I'm tired already. It's almost time to take it again. But yeah, I was trying to figure out what we're gonna do. So I've already got most of the stuff done for the vehicle. It's really just we need to go somewhere and find a vehicle. It's basically drive around and kill stuff time. Whether it's roll around in a town on day 50 whatever we're in, or... Why? What the hell? What the hell? What am I seeing here? How am I seeing this separated from this? Why do I see this? What am I looking at? What has happened to my map? When I was... No, we've never been over there. I mean, our game started inside the lab right here. We've never traveled anywhere. We've never been over there, that's my point. That's what I'm confused about. We started the game here, and the furthest we have traveled is when we went up here. That's the furthest we've ever been. We have never been over to that other area that's currently being displayed for some reason. Now, what I suspect is, remember when I was using those lab computers, I was hacking them and nothing was happening? I'm guessing when I was hacking those lab computers and it wasn't working, this is what it was showing me. So, that's what's going on. Oh, isn't that a lovely place to have a fungal bloom? Right in between two nice sized cities. So, magic store. I'm looking for the, what, the white bee is supposed to be the used bookstores. There's a white bee. Yep, used bookstore. There's a used bookstore for more magic books. So we've got a used bookstore as well as some whoa, look at all these bookstores. Library, bookstore, library, bookstore, in addition to the used bookstore. That's a lot. That is a lot. Over here, well, got a shipwreck right up against an apartment tower. That's got to be interesting for the homeowners in that area. What is a Blue M music venue? Alright. Bank. Next to a mill surplus. Lots of small dumps. And no, not a big supply of bookstores over here, but having 2 magic stores tucked in against the nameplate. Never mind. Used bookstore right under the nameplate. So in a couple of block radius, you got a used bookstore for magic books, and you've got 2 magic shops. So that's interesting. Not sure I can find a way over there. I'd have to get through here. It looks like it's all forest over there as well. Maybe to the north. If I go quite a ways to the north. Oh, there's another dump up there. Hey, other dump. That I shouldn't see either. Another weird swath of visualized map area. But yeah, so we need to go looking for vehicles. I think the first place I would probably look is go south. Check for vehicles in this little tiny town, and then run the roads down south a bit. See if we can come across a Humvee just on a road somewhere. I've got an engine sitting in the back of the car that we can strip for parts to mend whatever needs mending. Wheels we'd have to go locate and bring back to the vehicle. But just about anything else we could fix immediately. I don't think... We haven't really been into these towns over here, but it's going to be hard to get a vehicle out of those if I tried that. So that would probably be where I'd go if I picked. I'd go either north, up along this road, and or up this way, or I'd go south. I'm not going back to Etna. We've seen a fair amount of the northern section of that, and that's a whole bunch of who knows out that way. Yeah, I think that would be the plan. Get geared up, load up, and get driving looking for our travel vehicle. We have become all we can be for the mutation stuff, barring just some random mutating we'll do to try to get the other happy, positive mana mutations. So we're done there. We're done with skilling up. We've got just about everything made we're going to use. I'm kind of curious what kind of fighting we're going to be able to do now with the various mutations we've gotten. And how we can start incorporating the mana, or the magic stuff. So, but the last big thing to do is just keep studying the magic spells, leveling them up, give them some practice. Get Korg some feedback. Alright, check a few things here. Again. Alright, let's do one more cephalopod sleep process. Let's see what can happen. It's all good, right? Only thing left is good stuff. So... Leg tentacles. Oh, we lost our hooves. No! That's a big one. We did huge damage with our feet. Now we've got stupid leg tentacles. Well, that didn't go well. Took a serum and we gained mouth tentacles and leg tentacles. Not good. Alright, that kind of sucked. Look at all those tentacles. Mouth I don't care about. Yeah, decreases your speed on land by 20%. Wow, are those bad? Those are bad. Alright, yeah, that was not a good trade. I just traded 38 damage kicks for 20% less movement speed on land. Greater mana sensitivity, slime, cattle, and cephalopod. I can't go cattle because I don't want to go. Doesn't that have tank? I think cattle has the tank, and I don't want to go super large tank stuff. I'll stick to slime and cephalopod. Slime's probably the safest for me, actually. I should be doing slime. Cephalopod's going to be terrible. Yeah, I can swim better. I'm excited. Well, that was a pretty bad one there. That was a massive bad. Losing 38 point kicks and gaining minus 20 speed. Wow, is that quite the flip-flop. Come on, mutation. Get rid of these leg tentacles. That was a horrible, horrible change. Yeah, my saber teeth downgraded and we gained mandibles again. So much for having the super bite attack. We never even got to use it. And we still have our leg tentacles. Yeah, it's funny. I'm going to get these post thresholds and they're just going to keep reverting because of the lower level mutations that the genetic chaos is going to keep on pumping out. But some of them I don't think will revert, but some of these other ones I think are just going to constantly roll off. Leg tentacles. What could I take for these that might get rid of leg tentacles? Beast, fish, insects, spider, frog. Not sure. Probably have most of the beast mutations. Fish. Yeah, fish might. I don't know. I think I'll just let it stand for a little bit. But yeah, I'm pretty annoyed because I just made the decision to go out and start killing stuff, and now I'm 20% slower moving. Where is the... Alright, I'm a little confused. Where can I see the effect? Because my speed is still good. 123 to move? Eh, that's not the best. I guess that is slower. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, so I can live with it. It still can matter, but we've got some other ways around it, so I'm not overly concerned about it. Cooked meat old! No! My giant pile of bee meat! Oh, it's going old! That's alright. Yeah, we've got the escape spell. We still got quite a bit of learning to do, though. So most of our spells are super low level. Actually, this screen is kind of useful. Player. Level a spell. I like this list because I can see my spell levels at one glance. So we got Synaptic to 5, we got Cure Light to 7, and that's pretty much all we've worked on. We got Escape to 2. So yeah, beginning of the evening tonight, I had talked about, so we're going to have to pick and choose some spells because it's going to take so long to level some of these things up. I mean, level 30 max? Yeah, right. So we're going to have to pick some fun ones to kind of focus on. Because that's going to take a long time. Try to roll through that stuff otherwise. And I'm assuming int affects spell learning time frame. So now we've got our handicapped int. We could cast our synaptic stimulation, get us back up to 12 int. Then we can go to learn. Which one had it? Magical movement, I think, had escape. Yep. Learn it. Yeah, long fingernails again. We're heading back to the claws. So apparently we learned it. Where are you at? Escape. Level 3. We're up to 33 max possible distance. And I'm not sure. Casting time still sitting at 148. Says impeded. Probably mouth encumbrance? Not sure. Fox's Cunning. Yeah, the 2-minute duration, though. I mean, that's not going to get me much. 2 minutes, 120 rounds. That's not a lot of reading. And it's too difficult. Difficulty 5, too difficult. I've got level 7. Wow, that's really hampered by the negatives. Because I've got level 7 spellcrafting and it's not letting me cast. It's saying too difficult on a level 5 spell. Wow. My focus is 59. That's not helping. Then I've got mouth encumbrance. I forget what's somatic. Which one is somatic? Is that the leg encumbrance? 22 for the arms, 15 for the high for the legs, and that's it. Now, I don't believe my mutations aren't being represented here. So, or here. Doesn't mouth tentacles and flaps and those kinds of things. Well, we're up to mandibles. No, it doesn't mention causing encumbrance. Somatic is arms. Alright. Yeah, 22 on the arms. It's a combination of the arms and the focus, most likely. That's going to be my guess. Alright, let's see. We were just about to get ready to take off. I think I'm not going to do that, though. I'm going to wrap things up right here, I think. We're a little ways off, coming up on 8 hours. I'm actually starting to get a little bit tired and bleary. That lamp, I'm talking to you. You, lamp. I don't like you. So, yeah, let's wrap things up right here. That will give us a good launching point for when we continue. So the things on my list are get the vehicle going, get the magic updated, and then go slaughter entire cities. That's pretty much the plan. We'll see if we can do it. Thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. As I've mentioned a couple times this evening, I am pushing for partner status on Twitch, right on the edge of getting it. So your viewership is greatly appreciated. Any subs, tips, follows, all that stuff is very, very helpful in that regard as well. And I'll be doing this for the next month to try to make sure we push over the mandatory minimum to get us into Twitch partner stage. And that'll help both you guys and me. So try to view if you can. Stick around. If you go AFK and you don't have a data cap, then feel free to AFK while you're watching the stream. Go to sleep while watching the stream. All that stuff. But thanks again, everybody, for the support this evening. Really do appreciate it. And I'll be back this weekend with something. I need to put together a channel update video as well to talk about a few things change-wise that are going to need to occur for the channel to continue. So, look forward to seeing you then, and I'll catch you the next time. Have a good evening.